Shout out to all of y'all, the viewers, the supporters, the followers, the subscribers. Cocaine is one hell of a drug. Do not do drugs. Please don't. Please don't. OE Wrestling Podcast episode. Happy birthday, Tony. We're going to kick off. Got to get some quick shares out. We got to kick off with Ralph Bryan featuring Man 95. Worst day.
Like split finger, juice.
I'm penning the flyers 32 a day, lyrically exercising. So when it's time to step in the booth, I pulverize it. Young custom model train Mike Tyson. But I ain't never bit nothing, y'all niggas swallow. You know it's still sharpened, mine sharp as ever. So fuck $1.50 giving Chinese letters, that's 150,000. Niggas sweet as Pop-Tarts, took a target shooting last summer. Hold a tough talk, howling your chest, looking just like a good shooter's shot. On the 40-point night, just so you know the fucking vibes. I'm too focused, everybody got a wave, but I'm the rock that hits and sends it back to the ocean. The crush niggas focus like the 9. I still got it on lock, so nigga back to the hole. I never had the luxury to fold. And after the paperwork, you think I had the GTA weapon code on. It's on your chest like a stethoscope. Rush, playing loud while I take your soul. Whoa. Niggas couldn't see me on my worst day. Niggas couldn't see me on my worst. Yo, gotta be kidding, I'm the new menace. I don't care who you mention. Co-defendant, I can hang with him. Give me Griselda Rockefeller pendants. DC is not them, then I'm independent. I use the pick like a stick with the 50-round drum. I can feed the whole family like Wick. Got the heat from the ground like Wick. Tyler Perry, everybody get a fucked up wig.
So happy birthday, Tony.
Tony Montana. Black Air Forces, Tony Montana.
Bro, Brian, Man 95, the worst day. Opening track. Actually, the opening track was Tony Montana. Black Air Force, huh?
Tony, man, I swear, Tony got like someone black running his Twitter. That's the only explanation. I mean, Tony, that need to be your. I'm giving you.
No,
Tony.
Oh, absolutely not.
It was me, Tony.
Put that on the black.
Send me a check, Tony. It was me. It was me.
No,
it was Tony. It was me. Send me a check, Tony. I got your back, Tony. That was me. I don't even sound like Tony. I don't even sound like Tony.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Jay? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. Yeah, just gonna have to be mad. That's just mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit swallow. You nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what? What is your favorite finish move? Favorite? It doesn't matter what your favorite finish. Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. It's a photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you gonna be
yeah, I was about to say, hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the street part.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but.
Alright, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, even whatever I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow. Dog. It's like you knew I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yo, real quick. Tony Khan, I know what the problem is. You know, we gonna wait. We gotta talk about black excellence first. I was almost getting off. You know, because we got a lot for Tony. We got a lot to say to Tony. So
with the match card.
I feel like I'm gonna save it. God damn, I got Tony. Ooh boy.
Tony is funny. We're gonna get there, but superstar Jade, I just want to talk about Jade getting her shine as she should be. I like the fact that she pulled up on Charlotte. I will say that. But my question is, do you think she's gonna do that again just to show us what matches we could get in the future? Because
Jada Mania is running wild, bruh. It's no longer Hulkamania. He's done. He's dead. It's Jada Mania. It's Jada Mania from this day forth, bruh. Yo, she been all over that. Jade ain't even stepped in the damn squared circle yet. She ain't even stepped out to the. We ain't even heard her music yet.
Just train. We'll just show you on TV and train. She didn't even get to, hold on, and let me tell you, this is what I was talking about, what NXT could do better than them, respectfully. I've been saying this for months, so it's not like I'm saying something new. Oh, it happened. No, I was saying this when she was over there. Jade literally is just doing this, showing her faces. And what I said to you, she can do this again, pull up on shows, just walking by Becky Lynch. Just, I know who she is. Have Triple H. You don't have to do it for a long time, but you could do that for a couple weeks, just showing that with big matches. Oh, we could get that. And then, hold on, she don't even have to wrestle yet. Then you get to, Jade is about to make an announcement, about to speak up at the ring. You see how you can stretch out while she can train? She can train this whole time and being put on TV. So right now, all we are getting is teases for a week. Next week, I hope they do that. Walk into Becky Lynch. Go to SmackDown. Walk into Bayley. Then the following week, we could do announcements like we love to do for Roman. Jade Cargill makes her big announcement or something like that. And then we get weeks and weeks of her hitting, who's my first opponent? So we got months until we see Jade in action, and we still get to see the glorious Jade. So there is no complaints.
Everywhere she showed up to, every time she showed up looking like a goddess, dog. Like a straight up goddess, dog. Like straight up like Storm, like the X-Men character in real life, bro. Like she is.
For me, the reason why is to a lot of people, she showed, it's my energy. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I could go over there and I could come over here. Y'all still gonna have that same jaywalking. Like it's gonna happen. No matter what,
bro. It's undeniable, bro. It's undeniable. Bro. And I feel like it's so undeniable that you just feel like the WWE is just the platform to get to bigger things because she definitely got that movie superstar look to her, bruh. You could definitely like and on some crazy shit, like she been making so many headlines, like she's kind of taken over the headlines as far as active wrestlers. You know, you always got your CM Punk and Vince McMahon. Those two pretty much dominate. But outside of those two,
and Tony.
It's been and Tony now too. But you know, touche. Look at Tony. Look at you, Tony. I see what you do.
Here, hold on.
Tony said, "Acknowledge me."
Dre, just like you gave your little tease, I said that for a reason. Got my tease that I'm gonna talk about with Tony. I'm gonna get nasty, Tony. But we're gonna talk about that later. Jade Cargill, I am excited for this with Jade Cargill.
Bruh.
Who do you see her first match being with, though?
I don't know, but before we even get to that, bro, look at this. When she, as soon, and what I love about WWE really show they ain't fucking around, bro, because, as soon as they signed her, you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, everybody talk about, they act like Shane began practice, her time in AEW was her NXT practice. You know what I'm saying? She's new to the game, but she's had a good 2 years in NXT, getting those 70 wins or whatever it was to get her somewhat ready. And we already know that she was getting training lessons with Bryan Danielson over there. So like, she ain't coming in just like completely like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is like, even Cody was more of a surprise. You know what I'm saying? When he popped up at the Rumble, it was kind of a surprise. So or at WrestleMania, my fault, at WrestleMania when he showed up, it was a surprise. But for Jade, since it wasn't a surprise, like as soon as her contract was up and the speculation started, they immediately announced, we got her. And then from there, you had TMZs and Sports Illustrated reporting, like real reporters, bruh. Real reporters. And then you had it popping off, her first arriving at the Performance Center. What other superstar got that type of, you know what I'm saying?
I said that
and hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, she arrived. We got her first time at the Performance Center. Then we get her on NXT meeting Shawn Michaels. Or first she was on Fastlane meeting Triple H. Then she was on NXT meeting Shawn Michaels. Then she's on SmackDown meeting Charlotte Flair. Like, it's like, bro, she's covering everything. She's everywhere.
Right. She, unlike Cody, like, because WWE knows, like, she is from the other brand. I love, like, you can tell they really gave Triple H and like, run your stuff, because this is pure tactical wrestling. This is what I was talking about. His whole angle is, we know you from the other side. We're not going to act like that. We're not going to act like you brand new. We're going to act like you was the biggest star over there, and we got the biggest star from why, even if she wasn't. We know Bryan Danielson over there. We know
we don't treat her like she was.
Yes, we got the biggest star. And then the rebuttal of it, it got the biggest woman star over there besides Britt Baker. And because at the time she left, she was, let's be real,
Jade more marketable than Britt Baker. Britt Baker was just definitely the one that was favored. You know what I'm saying? But either one of them, Britt Baker, I will say, is a little more skilled than Jade at that time, more seasoned.
100%. And that's what I'm saying. WWE angle presenting them that. That's why we're introducing y'all. That's why we're introducing y'all to a bigger stage. And then you have wrestlers say so it don't seem like she knew. I love what Charlotte Flair did. Cut him off. Oh, I know she is. Don't do that.
Everybody giving her the big endorsements off rip.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Triple H. I know who she is, and I'm gonna take care of her because I know you babysit. I even like the angle. Oh, you're being treated like the princess here. We've been here. I love that energy from her and Charlotte. That energy, if anybody, honestly, I think Charlotte should be a little last, just because Charlotte could really hit them bars. Because let's be real, Charlotte is their queen, or was their, our crowning jewel. So to have Jade walk in like that,
bro, that's where the female roster really is at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you go to really get solidified, bro. They got all the heavy hitters, and they're all fire matchups. Charlotte, Bianca, Bailey, Becky, even Io and Asuka. So many ways to go with it.
I will say this.
Natalia, can't forget about her.
We'll say this on Dre before we get to the war up next. Before we talk about the war on the birthday, I will say this. This will be somewhat of a slap if they tried to show we could do a championship run better. If Jade is the first one to win supposedly the new mid card title they're introducing, because if you think about it,
They got a mid card title they introducing.
Well, rumors. It's not
Okay.
still rumors. But I want to say this. This also, the reason why I say if they do, you give her the mid card, because a lot of people, their own really complaint about WWE Women Division is that everything is just around the heavyweight title and that's it. Now, let's say Jay doesn't even have the title. That's still bringing up major eyes than the women title. That fills that void that people have been talking about. Like, yes, the women division for the championship, I have no complaints at all. Not one. Keep going, keep cooking. But now this with Jade and just showing her face, that brings a whole, because now you start asking the question, who first? And I really believe they're going to work off of that. Jade whole buildup is going to be like, y'all want to know who I'm going to face first, huh? And I feel like everybody should just pop up. Everybody pull up. Pull up like she's the championship title. That's how you build energy outside of just the world title picture.
WWE been doing a great job too of making damn near all their titles feel important now. You know, from Gunther's reign with the IC title, from Roman's reign with that title, Seth's run with the other world title currently. You know what I'm saying? From the only title that's a little washy been the United States title. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll fall flat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's feel like the least prioritized. Tag titles definitely been getting a lot of love the past two years now or what. So like, yeah, even and especially the women. Both women titles been getting a lot of love for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So WWE does not have that problem that AEW has with their titles and, you know what I'm saying, booking their titles strong.
In their women division, even though AEW women division slowly making progress, I will say that.
Yo, I got the perfect transition though into Tony's birthday, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, ladies and
On
gentlemen.
Tony's birthday, NXT put Jade and Cody on as competition. I threw Cody and Jade. I didn't even have that one written down, bro.
I swear.
Happy birthday, nigga. Oh god. Yo, you know what's crazy? The whole time Cody and Jade, they could really pop their collar because the whole time they were on Tony's program, they were winning the rating wars. Now we switched sides and now we win over there. Like,
let me clear this up for the viewers. I just want to make, I'm gonna let him finish because he's 30, Tony. I just want to say, we like AEW. This is really, this rant we really gonna go on is really has nothing to do with AEW. Just a little bit, but Tony Khan, this is about Tony. Happy birthday, Tony. Okay, continue. But remember, we are talking about NXT versus AEW show. We will kill Tony after NXT, but you are right.
Before I even go on, Tony, I just want to let you know I got AEW shirts, a AEW replica belt, bro. You know how much that costs?
Adam Cole, baby.
Not a billionaire, Tony. Send me a check, Tony. I will take full blame for your Twitter. You know, it's funny. One thing I did do before we started this, I went on Twitter to check to see if he had anything extra. And I don't know if he deleted all those tweets or whatnot, but I could not see him when I went down his page. So I think someone finally talked some sense into him, or maybe I just wasn't following the right threads, but I didn't see it when I went on his page right before. I thought he would have probably had some extra ammunition, you know.
NXT smoked him on his birthday.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a big AEW fan, and so like a lot of this shit is gonna feel contradictory or like a hypocrite. this episode. But man, it's like when you have a family member, and Tony, like, don't get it wrong, bro. I got a tremendous amount of respect for you, and no LGBTQ, but I got some love for you, Tony, because what you did, man, you like really got you got an extra alternative of wrestling. I know you a super heavy wrestling fan like myself. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who I know really rock with wrestling, like got that passion and shit like that. You like from the community to me. You part of like the brotherhood to me. You know what I'm saying? So even you can be from all different walks of life, and clearly you being a billionaire, you wildin'. You from a different walk of life from me, but still that similarity, that having that same passion for pro wrestling, bro. I got a lot of respect for you, especially for what you did. And some of this stuff, I just want you to know that, yo, this is that criticism that you need, bro. Don't take this as like personal. This is just shit that if you really listen, it's to help you, bro, because man, you moving wrong. You know what I'm saying? And something came to me, bro. Tony, you clearly, even though we got that picture,
something came to him too.
Even though you got that picture up, bro, Tony clearly never seen New Jack City, bro. Tony, I got a homework assignment for you. I just need you to watch New Jack City, and I want you to realize that Nino Brown is the WWE, all right? And I want you to realize this scene. You are Ice-T.
Yo.
And WWE is Nino Brown. There's a scene where Ice-T walks up to Nino when he befriends him and shit, and he asks him about him killing his mom. At this time, Nino don't know that was his mom. He's like, hey, you remember that chick you killed? Yo, man, was that personal or business? And he's like, bro, it's always business, never personal. I really need you to grasp that concept of business, never personal, my nigga, because you were taking business personal. And bruh, that is a bad combination, my nigga. That's where you fucking up at. You taking the shit personal, bruh.
You have anything more to say about the war? Because I feel like we got to talk to Tony. You have any more? He really did pull out all the heavy hitters. What really shot Roman was it?
We got some. I'm gonna let you lead, bro. I'm gonna let you lead. Where you want to start?
Relax, Tony, or the Wrestling War? The Wrestling War
kind of go together. I mean, they go together.
They go together. You got smoked on your birthday. It's crazy.
I ain't got a breakdown of the card. I just got who was on each card. I just got a breakdown of who's on each card, bro, and the tweets.
Yo, even though, like, if you had to pick to watch one show,
I had it on both. I had a TV.
No. I didn't ask you that. Yo, you had to pick. That's an honorable vote. Yeah, I know what you did. Yo, you had to pick.
One got DV.
It's crazy. I thought you were about to say you had two.
I'll keep it back.
Oh, the DVR.
Grab a collar.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm keep it a buck, bro.
Hold on.
Tony.
I want to think with what you said though about him. Like, it's never personal. Yo, Tony, I think you was wilding with your tweets as well. Like, you going?
Oh, that's where you want to go.
John Cena in the.
That's where you want to go.
Like, respectfully, like, you must have tried to got the Undertaker. You must have said something crazy. Why would you even? Why would you even write their names? If it was besides thank you for what you have done, why would you write their names?
Tony did a line of coke. Tony did a line of coke and had Hit 'Em Up playing in the background, bro. He just Nigga had Ether playing in the background. Fuck Jay-Z. Fuck Vince McMahon. What's up, my niggas? You talking about me? You?
I don't think you on war with
Fuck
Triple H.
Triple H. Nah, I know you ain't talking about me, you big nose nigga. Fuck HBK.
Yo. Remember, y'all, this is not for kids.
Fuck what your ratings is.
Relax. Like, you gotta relax. Like, all y'all niggas in here, y'all got to relax. Like, I feel like everybody should just relax.
Fuck John Cena.
Yo, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Nigga, you
I told you to
you
relax.
supposed to be in Hollywood? Fuck Undertaker.
Yeah,
Man, you supposed to rest in peace, dog. Fuck.
Shush. Shush, please.
Yo, all right. You want to start with that one? That's the nastiest one to me too. That's the nastiest one. Because, man, accountability and the hypocrisy in this one is the strongest, bruh. This is the strongest account out of all of the tweets. This was the one where you shot yourself in the foot the hardest, dog. Like, look. So, there's a lot of things wrong with this one. For one, if that's the case, Edge, Moxley, Jericho, pretty much everybody who came from WWE, they were on those same shows. So that means that they were always above 1 million until they came to AEW, bruh. So their records were broken a long time before that going to AEW, if you want to, by your logic. By your logic.
Did you say Bryan Danielson?
I said everyone who came from WWE.
In the world.
Even the ones who weren't the biggest names were on that show. Even the Swerves and shit like that were on that same show, even though they weren't the one responsible, they still had millions of people with eyes on them. They were still in the same video games with those people with the million. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. So by your account, that's not a good look. And then when you bring up, oh, they brought legends in and all that shit, like you got Edge, Daniel Bryanson, Christian, and Chris Jericho all on the show. Wrestling. Plus 3 title matchups. Plus top talent, MJF. Orange Cassidy, Adam Page, Swerve Scott, Jay White, Bullet Club Gold, Ray Phoenix.
Battle Code here.
You got all that, and you didn't crack 700K. So to hit them for being like just short 100K, less than 100K, hitting 1 million, which they actually did when you count the DVR and everything. It was 1.4 technically. So you're wrong again.
Oh my God.
But what does that say to all those people on your show? What does it say about your title matches? 3 title matchups and you couldn't crack, you just barely cracked over 600K. Stop using the ratings as a metric, bro.
It's not working.
That's not working in your favor if you want to do that, because you just basically shit on all your wrestlers who are that, like, damn, like 1 million. Y'all be happy when y'all hit 1 million.
You tweet a lot, so you can see your emotions in your tweet, because you tweet a lot. So as soon as y'all lose, it's an excuse. No, and it looks nasty. I'm not gonna lie. They excuse you sound like everybody say it, but you really do. You sound like a mark when you giving excuses. That's the bad part. You sound like a mark when you're giving reasons why or rate. That sounds nasty.
And what makes this worse too, especially when you take into account, like, so what does this say by your logic then? By your logic, I lost because they had these superstars. They had a nice number. They had a nice number of superstars. You had Heyman, you had Cena, Asuka, Cody, Taker, LA Knight, and the Judgment Day.
He just downplayed his roster like that. How did I hear you?
So all right. So if you're making that a big deal, right? all of them off the show. So what does that say for the times when you beat NXT and all they got on their show is Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, and a bunch of like upstarts while they're going up against you while you got ex WWE people, Jericho, fucking Christian, Adam Cole. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Omega, even though he ain't a WWE guy, Kenny Omega, the Elite. Like, so it's like, it's cool when you got all this stacked roster, John Moxley and shit, going up against the small NXT brand. And then when they pull in just a few big names, which your roster has on a consistent basis going up against basically their performance center, and you brag about it. But then once they pull out a few big names, you bitch about it. It's just like, dog.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a bar. I didn't even think nothing. That's crazy.
It's just wild. It's just contradictory like a motherfucker, bro. Like, so
that was a whole Snapple fact. Yeah, that's the same. That is definitely the same. That is crazy. That's funny. So it sound like a mark.
One thing Tony kind of think is seriously trying to do, this off subject, but I think he's really fucking up MJF right now. He's fucking up MJF's I don't know, these past 2 weeks with the Jay White, I ain't been feeling it, bro. The first week he killed him. He killed him on the mic. Yeah. And then the next week it's like he tried to big him up to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, I overkilled him, man. I need to reestablish this guy so that our match got some type of steam to it, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna be man enough. I'm putting I gotta put part of the blame on the situation. Not saying his fault, but Adam Cole injury, that's what's kind of making MJF kind of. You can tell they want to go full force with one story, but with Cole being hurt so many times, which I will admit, it is kind of making stuff a little weird.
Off subject before we get back to the Tony shit, but what do you think about that segment on Dynamite during the war, so to speak, between Bullet Club Gold and MJF, when Juice Robinson basically alluded to socking this dude with a handful of quarters? And
I saw that.
I don't know if you've been watching online, like in the social media threads or whatnot, but that's been like a huge talking point. It's probably been one of the bigger talking points for AEW this week.
Yeah,
especially with everything going on.
My confusion with that, like I said, I really can't. No, just how I'm same energy Frost. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I feel about it because I'm not them. I'm not that kind because I don't want that kind to talk about anything I'm going through. So if you ask me my opinion of what I saw, just outside looking in, it kind of like, well, some of y'all fans is still being marks and upset at the same time. And the reason why I say that is MJF been wilding out, but I guess because he is a Jew, it's okay. So yeah, well that makes sense because I don't want a white man saying the N-word. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say I fell away because I don't roll of coins. I knew what it meant. But for me personally, to hurt my feelings, no. But should he have done it? No, they shouldn't have done it. Well, I think they felt like they could get away with it because MJF is Jewish, so they thought just because MJF and a couple people backstage was okay, they felt like that was okay. But obviously, it wasn't. So I don't know what they're going to do to kind of recover from this, or you can like try to work off of it and make Juice Robinson a big heel. But I wouldn't say do anything like that again, because that definitely stirred people the wrong way. That was an angle that definitely did y'all bad, but it's all right. It's all right. They'll get it back together. Like I said, the most they need to do is try to make it to kind of how Vince do when he do something that's borderline. They don't,
All right, so
they don't necessarily focus on what they did.
tricky one.
They just try to make that person more hillish. So as you got to try to ignore that and make Juice Robinson a mega hill.
I really hated that whole angle, bruh. And the reason why is for a completely different reason, bruh. Poor execution. Poor execution. And what I mean by poor execution, and it makes the fans, and honestly, it made MJF look soft to me, bruh. And the reason why is this. I understand the history and whatnot, you know, but what made him, I could see how it could be misinterpreted. But I really hate this because, for one, it tries to paint someone who is making a completely different statement look racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were making, hey, for those of you who are, and this is AEW supposed to be the smart wrestlers, supposed to be the smart wrestling fans. Anyone who's a smart wrestling fan who knows Juice Robinson from New Japan, and he's been doing it in AEW this whole time as well. He been grabbing a roll of quarters and knocking people out.
It's true.
He's been doing that for years. For years. And so when he goes and he says that's just basically his gimmick. He's basically saying, I'm gonna hit you with my finisher, because it's damn near his finishing move. Yeah. And this dude overreacts and turns it into something completely different. He made it racist. Yeah. He made something that was completely not even intended like that. Like, yo, you see this? I'm going to use this to make sure when I hit you, full impact, I'm going to fuck you up. This motherfucker, oh, no. And just storms off. And I'm just like, that would have been more suitable if you were in a program with Juice Robinson. You just completely took away from your feud with Jay White, and now you got something more personal with Juice than you got going with Jay by far, going into a pay-per-view matchup with Jay White. Like, what was the point of that?
Maybe they're gonna fight before the
you got people overreacting to it. Now they trying to make Juice look like he racist and shit, like, oh, he making anti-Semitic statements and shit. Like, bro, like, no. So it's just like, the motherfucker will like respond to me on like, what do you call it? But he's like, man, two things could be true at once. I was just like, yo, either that motherfucker. So you racist if you do something racist, or you racist even if you don't. Like, that's what he's basically saying at that point. Like, bruh, like, no, man, y'all looking for something to make yourself the victim. You're looking for victimhood right there. He turned himself into a victim at that moment, you know? Be people looking for a reason to be enraged, bro. You know, it's funny off subject, but that Fastlane press conference, there was Cody and Jey Uso where there was drunken shit and whatnot, you know? But there's a still picture of him where Jay's like leaned back looking tipsy, and Cody's like leaned forward, you know, like he's like ready to take answers. And somebody made a comment basically like, Cody looked like that dude who pay attention in class, and Jay looked like the homie like trying to make him laugh and shit. And somebody gonna respond like, oh, is that racist? Like, are you trying to imply because he's white that he pays attention and because he's Samoan? Like, bro, you guys be trying to be the victim. Y'all be reaching. It was completely about body language and demeanor, and you try to turn yourself into a victim. Like, stop reaching, bro. That's how I felt with MJF on that segment. Like, you are reaching to be a victim right now, bro. Like, why you want to be a victim so bad, bro? Like,
he was paying attention.
Like, you do the PTSD kick out right there, like, bro. Like, you victimize yourself twice because you turned something that had nothing to do with that into something, and it's like you triggered your. I'm gonna use my past experience, my past traumatic experience to fucking paint you with. You know, that shit was weak. That shit was corny, bro. Shit was corny.
You gotta blame Tony because him doing this make it seem like it's okay. Because the owner of AEW is really like walling out, not even to the company. It's already, I mean, I guess one thing, this is one thing when it's the company, even though the company really not throwing shots at you online, they kind of doing it through their work as they should. You is responding to fans.
That's where we going, Tony. Respond to us then, Tony.
For real.
Respond to us, bruh. Cut the check, bruh.
Please, yo.
Cut the check and give me control of your Twitter, dog. You gonna stay in the headlines. I'm gonna be like, Tony talking super greasy, Tony. Fuck John Cena.
Yo. Okay.
You? I can see you. Fuck Undertaker. Fuck you, you really gonna rest in peace, nigga.
I can see you is crazy. Dumbass jorts.
Fuck Vince McMahon.
Yo, okay, all right.
Coming up. Don't you got court coming up, nigga?
Yo! Nah, Tony already walked up. Doesn't need to.
Tony be hitting up niggas. I gotta really get a Twitter, bro. I've been slacking. That's how I know I'm an old nigga, bro. I never got a Twitter, bro. That was the one wave I never got on. And to find out I could have been conversing with billionaires this whole time, it's a missed opportunity. You mean to tell me all I gotta do is talk greasy about AEW on Twitter and Tony Khan gonna pop up like a genie on your post and shit? This nigga's a billionaire. Responding to niggas working a 9 to 5. Struggling just to stay alive. Tony, you got better things to do, player. You could be anywhere in the world, dog.
Pop up on you like a genie.
God damn.
How do you find the time to do all of this?
Yo, all you gotta mention is booking. This came from one person's opinion. Just one person said Shawn Michaels, Booker of the Year. That nigga popped up with the smoke, dog. Fuck that bald nigga.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some.
Man, all right. I know Tony ain't black, so you don't say you got me fucked up. What would Tony say? What would he say? Breaking news. Bad news, buddy.
Oh no, what did he say? Remember he had a cocaine spaz moment in a press conference. What did he say? Oh no, I'm not gonna take this shit.
Nigga pulled up. He's like, he'll never be Booker of the Year. Not after that week you beat me. Yeah, they did 900,000, but my show was still better, man. Fuck. Okay.
I had edge.
Damn, I have 3 title matchups. 3 title matchups, nigga.
Dinosaur main event. Y'all got dinosaurs?
Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki.
Oh damn, you really lost the war because I missed the Minoru Suzuki.
That was a 30-minute. That was just the lead off, like for free, just to make sure people pull up.
I didn't pull up. Pull up, I told you. I was
straight to Brian Danielson. Dog, you kicked off the show of Brian Danielson and Swerve. I ain't gonna lie, AEW did have a fire show, bro. And I ain't gonna front. Here's one thing, man. Here's the thing, Tony. I'm allowed to talk shit because on Tuesday, I watched y'all. Because I want them to win, bro. Like, WWE, you know what I'm saying? It helps everybody. So I wanted them to win. So I actually watched AEW first during the live. during the live. I DVR'd NXT and watched that shit afterwards, my dude.
And he's
Real
on the
shit.
West Coast.
And I ain't gonna lie. And the AEW was fire. I liked the show. And and honestly, I knew in the back of my head, I knew we were gonna lose the ratings. I knew we was gonna lose the ratings, and I don't say we because I like both shows, but I knew I was like, I need to support AEW this week, and there'll be some weeks where I'll just leave the shit. I got weekly on DVR, so a lot of times I don't even watch it live, but I made sure to turn that TV on because I wanted to make sure y'all had some support, bro. Real shit.
Fire from the West Side. Well, I'm from
Connecticut.
Too. I'm from Connecticut, so I definitely saw NXT first. I don't know what he's talking about. I saw AEW the day after.
I knew it was gonna be nasty for him. I knew it was gonna be something similar to what the final thing was. So I was like, let me go ahead and support the AEW.
He chose it because of you, Tony. I don't like your attitude. That's what your tweets is doing. From somebody I'm not even too big, even though I do reports and news. I just dibble and dabble in the news I need. But it's like the conversation is Tony is wilding. That's what I'm getting. I'm not even getting, Tony said that, your boy Tony wilding.
Tony, you wilding putting the title back on Orange Cassidy and Sheeta. How dare you, bro?
Oh, no. Hold on. Serious.
You know what that remind me of? It remind me of when you playing the PlayStation and like the game have like a glitch and shit, and so you got to go on the cloud and like go back like a month or two. We just gonna go back before All In and just reset. Got the same fucking titles. Like, god damn, bro. Like, I can name 5 females with more momentum than Cheetah right now that could have been better suited for that title.
100% facts for me right now. Somebody literally told me, yo, that guy Tony Khan from wrestling is wilding. And I asked him this. Oh, you watch AEW? Oh, no, I never seen. Yo, so they knew about your tweets of you wilding than your actual promotion of AEW. They won't watch your show, and I swear, let me put my hands up. I swear on everything, because I know it sounds like something I was saying. I swear on everything. He said to me, his exact words, Vince would never. I swear, my hands is right here. He doesn't watch the promotion. I asked him, do you watch AEW? He said no. And I was like, why? He's like, I mean, it doesn't matter because exact words. It doesn't matter because Vince would never. He did that. That was it. Period. He's like, all right, I'll see you later. That was it.
Never in your life get a retweet from Vince McMahon, my nigga, responding to Booker of the Year. Tony, that shit don't mean nothing.
From Dave,
fact that you responded to a nigga with less than 100 followers, shit, probably less than 50 followers. It don't matter. The follower shit don't matter. I'm a little bit of a hypocrite on that. A part of me kind of thinks that's cool. Because that means anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Tony, it make you look wild petty. And it make you look wild emotional. And it make it look like you really, really need the validation of Dave Meltzer and these wrestling journalists when you fucking...
That's the part that really bothers me. You really
debate that shit.
Their word is God. And all of us that be like, oh no, if there was an argument of Dave and all of them don't really mean that, they don't got no control of saying, you killed that. Cause you literally look like, bro, Dave Meltzer word is God to you. You serious? Book of the Year made you get emotional? That's what I'm sorry, Dre. I hear you. Oh, it's cool that you could just talk to Tony. Not like that, bro. You should be replying to him on certain stuff. Like his most reply should have been, haha, tune in next Wednesday. That like you should what are you talking about? That shows, oh shoot, Tony Khan replied to me. That's dope. No, you went into a whole emotional rant.
You know what this is another thing, and I don't really get this. This is a weird mindset. I see it with a lot of people, but it's usually with like people once they reach like a certain level of success where they stop appreciating the people that support them and rock with them. You know what I'm saying? And you see those people once they get those real big followings and shit for the most part. That's why I kind of do like Tony actually responding to anybody, because I do see a lot of big people on these like YouTubes and shit like that where they'll have a tremendous amount of support and they'll ignore all the support. You know what I'm saying? Some of them you got to pay for them to read your shit. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll see one fucking negative comment and that motherfucker, oh, they got the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Even though they giving them that work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, it's like you want everybody to just fall in line. And then that person who got a disagreement, that's what you hyper focus on. Like, bruh, how about you hyper focus on the positives and the people showing support and whatnot, and stop.
Said it's cool that people can see to reach out to you. It's the wrong response. You're replying to the wrong things. Reach out to the person that's saying tune to AEW or AEW is my favorite promotion. Don't tune into the random or don't reply to the random person that's hating on your promotion and you sound mad emotional because the difference of even what you saying respectfully, they are a lower tier. This man is a owner of a promotion that's trying to compete or another promotion on the same level of WWE. Like, no, respectfully, even to me, no. Like, why are you emotional? Like, bro, you made it.
Yeah, it makes you come off looking like a petulant child, bro. Like the narcissism, bro. Like
you're replying to the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad look.
How about we share? Oh shoot! Like I got like 5. I just created one, but all I said was AEW's fire and Tony Khan retweet that. How about you retweet those? Because I know there's people out there showing you love. I know that for a fact. There's people out there tweeting good stuff about AEW, but you know,
people sharing videos and shit, and they'll get flagged for it. You know what I'm saying? You do a podcast and use an image of their shit to fucking hype up their shit, and then they get your video taken down. It's like, bruh.
I always avoid saying,
they gotta get their shit together.
I am 100. I ain't gonna lie. Open the bus door. I am walking on the bus. Yo, Tony, you're a mark, bro. Like you are a mark. I'm sorry if this reply made you look that. It made you look bad, and then super emotional with the somewhat professional like response. You target John Cena and the Undertaker. Like, why would you? Who is this guy? Now we are at Relax Tardy. So let me get to my bar. You know what? I'm also on another bus. CM Punk, I am officially sorry. It is not your fault. I am on team. It's whatever they did to you. 100%. I'm sorry. Because Tony, low key, I'm starting to get you want that energy over there. You do. And let me break down the timeline. Jericho. Remember, anybody leaves WWE, Jericho Pod, they're trying to 30 WWE. Oh, they ain't do this, blah, blah, blah. That we was doing that for a month. We got sick. Remember this. We wanted we wanted wrestlers to stop throwing shots and wrestle. Early starts. I don't forget, Tony. They did. You know what happened? Remember this. You know what happened immediately after the wrestlers stopped talking? Tony started tweeting. We've been here before. People are starting to forget. I don't forget, Tony. You're not getting away. You haven't been around no 50 years. So relax. I remember I was here day one with y'all. Don't do that. You was talking junk. You stopped. It was quiet for a little while. Wrestling was good. Remember that? When you was quiet, you was slowly getting better. I don't get it. But anyway, then CM Punk comes. Oh, CM Punk do all the work for you. Now it's like everything you're doing, the drama. I'm saying the drama leads to you really want to be in Meltzer Report. It's so disgusting. It really like all the timeline of this is why I'm on the bus of your mark. Because I'm following the timeline of the history. And they know, he know. Shout out to Get Your Bars Off podcast. I really don't like the drama. I like talking like drama around the in ring. Like I'll call somebody a jobber or something like that. talking about what we're seeing. This is behind the scene, bro. I hate the behind the scenes shit, but the timeline of your history when we asked the wrestlers to stop, you was wilding out. I was like, oh wait, this looks familiar. Like this really looks familiar. Then CM Punk, he did all the work for you. You ain't have to do nothing. You like drama, and it's disgusting because the better the show is getting, it's like they don't need you don't need the drama. Like let the wrestlers do them. You're starting to get characters. Tony Storm is literally starting to become one of my favorite. I mean that. She is starting to slowly become one of my favorite all
Christian
around.
cooking.
Oh my god! Like
Christian
why?
on an all-time run right now.
Why
Christian
are you
killing right now.
doing? That's what I'm really getting. This is why I'm getting upset with you. It's you, Tony. I hate to say that, and it shouldn't be you. You should be the last person as a fan. I'm saying it should be. You know how like Vince shit. It was behind the scene in the show because what we were seeing on the show, we said, oh, we got to be Vince. With you, it's the opposite. The show's getting great, but it's you that's like taking away with the show. With this, you're doing the social media thing wrong, bro. Wrong completely. Like Swerve, Tony Storm, like even I hated Bullet Club. I wanted to throw him away. I love Bullet Club Glowed. I do. Put your guns up. What are you doing? Sit down. Like it really is frustrating. Like I can't even go in jokey mode because I really want him to sit the F down, bro. Take his phone because your outside action is literally taking away from that is crazy, bro. It is not literally I'm getting mad because your show's getting better. That's frustrating. That you're
It took a hit outside of the ratings. The whole Back to Orange Cassidy and shit. I'm sorry, that didn't do it for me, bro. But
overall, I'm talking about overall,
especially with the constant title switch, it really hurts those titles. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Is they slowly getting better? Because remember,
they have been getting better. I didn't like the whole MJF thing this past week, but yeah.
Story thing was black. Like let's not do that. Like even though y'all literally just had great wrestlers, literally. Like literally, I will only tune in your show if a wrestling match was done. I can leave your show. That was it. Literally, that's how it felt. Y'all have stuff I want to be tuned into now. That's step one. I'm even sticking with you on your slow grow. That's what I'm even saying to him. I get stuff is getting weak, but I'm not ignoring the great stuff y'all doing. What you should be doing, Tony. You see how he brought up something negative and I went straight to y'all positive? Oh no, that's they doing that, but they could work on that because look what they did with the character. You're not doing that. I should just continue what he said. You're right. That is trash. Orange Cassidy.
Tony, business never personal, bruh. And you know, I thought that the Undertaker John Cena was the most out of pocket tweet, but there's one even worse, bruh, and that's the accountability tweet, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's like people always try to rationale why they do some bullshit. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, my excuse for this bullshit is my mom was sick a year ago, and around that time, they was trying to sign a couple people under contract to me, and at that point, it went from business to personal. There's just no accountability, bro. Like WWE didn't know your mom was sick. That didn't play into they moving like that, bro. That's like what I'm saying with the reaching to be a victim, bro. It's like MJF is portraying Tony right now. His good guy is portraying Tony. Let me reach. Wow. Let me reach to be a victim.
Grab a collar.
Let me take something that has nothing to do with this and make it about that. That's some sucker shit, bro. Like,
I just want you to stop. Please stop before Tony. And the only reason why I'm getting notice, they know he knows. I would be going off with jokes. I would be playing background music like wrong with that TKO. Like I can't laugh because seriously, Tony, that I'm dead. See, that was a real conversation. Like, even though I wanted to say haha, it was like, damn though, like Brian Danielson over there. Like, you had Brian Danielson, ZSJ. I don't want you missing out on some good wrestling. But literally, the fact that somebody literally basically just told me they're not going to watch AEW because of your tweets. Like, what, bro?
Bruh.
What?
Bruh, somebody said something on Twitter along the lines of Vince McMahon has earned the right to take cheap shots, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? And he responds first with the whole court shit. You know what I'm saying? Which, like, why are you bringing up somebody's personal fucking court situation, which could, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't a Vince, but we know what comes with court. It's serious shit. You talk about somebody's freedom, and you over here because of somebody talking about fucking, you know what I'm saying, Vince McMahon taking a cheap shot, making a comment on pro wrestling on business. Let me talk about his fucking freedom. So that was the one thing. The second thing, though, was he also responded in that same post pretty much with that shit where he's I'm losing my train of thought. Fuck. The weed dropping down.
Oh, Tony, Tony is a hell of a drug. I will. And I'm sorry, I'm really that hurted me as a wrestling fan. Cause y'all know most of y'all know my energy. I love it. When I have conversations with people, the ones that be like, "Oh, wrestling."
Oh, I remember now. He responds to the Vince McMahon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Vince cheap shot shit with, "Oh man, well my mama was sick, and fucking this shit's personal." And I'm just like, bruh, what does Vince McMahon have to do with your mom, bro?
It's battle rap.
And he's like, it's these type of fans I fucking hate because my mom was sick and they don't have no idea all the people who have said negative things pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, while my mom's sick and thing, like, bro, like when people are talking about your show, bro, ain't nobody, we didn't know about your mom. Why are you putting your mom HIPAA information out there like that, bro?
Yeah, Tony is
if you get a release of information from your mom, Tony, to put her medical business out there like that, my nigga. I work in behavioral health, Tony. I know all about HIPAA, bruh. You ain't supposed to be out here putting people's medical health records and shit like that out there. That's private information. She's an adult. You can't do that, my nigga. You over here breaking HIPAA violations left and right. You did the shit with Moxley. You did the shit with your moms. Like, quit putting people's HIPAA information out there, my nigga.
Tony, all I'm asking is please stop. Like,
shit, it's wild.
I'm gonna keep repeating this. Tony Khan, somebody literally basically just told me this was yesterday morning. Literally told me I'm not gonna watch AEW because before they even got to your TV promotion, your TV show, they saw your tweets and said, nah, Vince would never. Yo, the fact somebody else, that's something I would say. And I don't chill with the person that told me, I don't chill with him like that. We ain't boys. I chill with Dre way more. And he said Vince would never. Literally, your tweets took away you getting a new fan. You don't think you need to stop? Like, Tony Khan, this is no hate. Like, usually I'd be like, yo, we gotta chill out. We're like, no, this is no hate. Yo, like I said, your TV show, the work is getting so much better. Like, the main thing I was complaining about, I'm starting to see y'all fix. Even though there's some slip ups and I'm not liking, that happens. I'm not gonna act like WWE don't do that.
Right.
I'm seeing the progress. Why are you not? Yo, I want people to watch. I want everybody to say, "Watch for the shoes." Like, I want that to be a big thing. I am a huge fan of Tony Storm gimmick. You just kept a fan away from. That's how I'm gonna break it down. You kept a new fan away from Tony Storm, away from Adam Cole, away from MJF. Even from Dino Bitch. What's his name? Luchasaurus.
God damn, you reminded me of one other tweet too. It wasn't even WWE related, but one fan just said, I think I'm gonna watch NXT this week, and he responds with like, who gives a fuck? And I'm just like, bro, all this fan said was he's gonna tune into NXT. He didn't even mention AEW. And this dude responds, imagine that. It's like, damn, bro, like who, like, are you just on Twitter all day searching for like hashtag NXT, hashtag, oh my god, that was another thing I just remembered. Did you see that picture, bro, at the Tuesday Night Wars in the skybox at the AEW stadium? Somebody was watching NXT on one of the skyboxes.
Oh, that.
Oh god. Tony, you can't complain when you got people at the arena you at. That was probably where you was stationed in the skybox, Tony.
Yo, you know what that looked like?
You a secret fan.
Skybox, yo, look at Luchasaurus and Edge is going on. Yo, John Cena on TV.
Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker on, bro. You think I want to watch Luchasaurus? Edge did everything in his power for Luchasaurus. I've never seen Edge did more for Luchasaurus in that matchup than Tony Khan did for Luchasaurus his entire run. And Luchasaurus even had the TNT title, but it didn't mean shit when he got it.
Oh,
but he the one who beat Wardlow. You know what I'm saying? He's the one technically. That was probably the biggest thing that he did.
Right. Moving on.
But come on, man. Ridiculous. Edge was making him look like a world beater.
Tony, oh my, that is real frustrating.
Hey, you know how we get people hyped for Edge? We have him get beat up to the guy that we've had get squashed for the past 4 years. And
that was literally Christian Pet. Pet.
Oh boy,
you gave him a little too much, I guess.
Oh, he gave him a lot, bro. That was like an 80% Luchasaurus matchup. I was like, damn, bro. Like Edge. Kind of hard to get excited, brother. He really trying to put over that young talent.
Supposed to beat Christian like that?
I mean, that's cool, but damn, Luchasaurus, I don't know, man.
Honestly, my biggest problem, that's crazy. Is that, not even the show. Like, that is wild, Tony Khan. That is nasty. Why are you trying to be bigger than your superstar? You literally are. Let's talk about that. Nobody wants to say it, but this man, low-key, is trying to be bigger than his superstars, and it's not like even in wrestling. Like it's not in ring. It's not television. Like you're trying to be way bigger than AEW.
Triple H gonna pull up at the next Hall of Fame awards and give the Suge Knight speech and everything. If you want to be on a promotion, well, you ain't got the owner all in the press conference, all on Twitter, dancing in the background.
Even he's just doing it the wrong way. My thing is the wrong way. Like all he had to do, you know why? Because I've never seen you reshare a tweet from like somebody with 5 followers. So somebody, because I know you got a low stream, somebody that just made a Twitter talking about, oh, I like AEW, or I like Adam Cole, or I'm a fan of MJF. Like obviously, where are you retweeting those? But you going crazy.
The only thing funnier.
NXT. I'm about to watch NXT.
The only thing funnier, bro, is the people with a cape on, bro. I'm a fan of both, bro. But man, those people just so like die hard that no matter what, and then they gotta cope. Those are the funniest. It's even funnier than Tony, because at least with Tony, it's his. You know.
That's a bar.
It's like you taking an L that ain't even for you, bro. Like Dave Meltzer, like even though they lost, technically they really did it because they had John Cena and The Undertaker. And I'm like, bro, just eat the L, bro. You're coping online, bro. Just don't even tweet nothing. Silence sometimes. Silence sometimes is better than just not responding at all. You know, and
Looking for the lighter, yo.
JD from New York. Oh man, he was doing a lot. Sometimes I watch his podcast, and sometimes he got some great points. But man, like his bias as of recently, this past week with the whole AEW and NXT, even leading up to the Tuesday, like I know which one I'm watching, and trying to really get everybody, persuade as many people as possible to watch AEW instead of NXT. It's just like it did like a whole like 3-4 hour response after the L, you know, basically like call people stupid for celebrating NXT having, but like, bro, like, are you sound hurt like Tony? Hell, you probably more if you're doing a 4-hour podcast. The results aren't going to change, brother. Your influence did not reach what you thought it was going to reach. You did not persuade what you thought you was going to persuade, bro. Sorry. Now you got to eat the L with them.
Shout out to AEW talent. I don't know what y'all boss doing. Shout out to y'all.
Tony,
y'all doing y'all job, definitely.
Tony needs to put the title on Tony.
Watch for the shoes.
Sheeta.
Oh.
Holy Sheeta. Yo, we gotta wrap this because I gotta do run to the bank, my brother. Yo, Mello and Braun was lit. It did feel like the Braun Breaker show this week. They really did. They did wild endorsement for Braun.
He getting pushed. This is it. I ain't gonna lie.
Mello too.
This is where you push him at. The story's there. Like I said, even if you don't join the bloodline, even though I think that would be kind of dope, they do a little switch up because Roman Reigns like, nah, you invited Sammy, so obviously he down. But I would like if they also use him as a Heyman guy. I kind of want Heyman to start that up again. But regardless, I wouldn't be mad. This is a perfect time to push Braun to the main roster. I do agree. Perfect time. Especially with okay, hold on. We off with Tony. Hold on. This is something I do want to talk about. Yeah, my fault. See, Tony. I want to say this. WWE did do something. I'm not going to say I don't like. I just want to see where it goes. The Kevin Owens, though?
What? Hold up. You say what?
They sent Kevin Owens to SmackDown.
KO versus Sammy, WrestleMania 40. Gotta happen.
Right?
Gotta happen.
They split up. They're on two different brands.
You know, oh, that's your brother now?
They on two
Jay,
different
your brother? Jay, your brother now? Say word?
Brands. He's just gonna pop up on a random Raw.
It's gonna lead to Mania. No. We're gonna get to Mania. It starts.
No.
It starts.
Oh, it's too much on that card for that.
You're gonna have Jimmy versus Jay, KO versus Sammy, Roman versus Cody, if not The Rock.
They did not bring Nia Jax back for The Rock not to pull.
Oh my god, yo, you scaring me, bro. That's a very strong possibility, dog.
What are you talking?
It's a very strong possibility. God damn.
Hold on, another part of the storyline, was I the only one that saw this? Cause I don't see nobody talking about this. Everybody's still on. Maybe they will do Cody one day and The Rock the other day. But people saying The Rock, it's a lot of stuff looking like The Rock pull up. Like I told y'all, I've never this year.
Seth is definitely getting a main event this year. He ain't never had one. They gonna definitely give one of those days to Seth.
Last year, I did not say The Rock was gonna pull up. The year before that, but this was the year when this year after WrestleMania was done. I said The Rock's pulling up. It's 40, first of all. WWE spinning the bag for 40, a decade of something in that category. Yeah, all right. The Rock's pulling up. On top of that, y'all didn't see Paul Heyman talking to his daughter?
Yo, Seth Rollins, not Seth Rollins, Tony Khan. Tony Khan must have been out of coke.
Tony Khan. That's how
Tony Khan must have been out of coke when Seth Rollins got Wrestler of the Year this year. Because, like, how do we not get like 10 tweets?
Paul Heyman talking to the Rock daughter. That's how you plant the seed for WrestleMania. Because soon as she pull up on a SmackDown with Heyman, part of the new bloodline, The Rock gotta pull up.
If she pull up on the main TV, 100% Rock is on the way.
Paul
100%.
Heyman was already back.
100%.
The clip I saw, it was her and Paul Heyman talking, and Paul Heyman pointed to the back of his phone. The back of his phone said Bloodline, and then he made his fake phone call. I'm telling you, she's gonna pull up on the main roster, and that's when the story begins. You trying to inject this.
If she pull up on the main roster, then I could see Cody beating Reigns before WrestleMania for the title, and Reigns versus Rock without the title on the line just to do their story. But who would face Cody at that point? Reigns is definitely going to take a main event, and Seth is going to take the other one for 40, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I don't.
Those shield niggas been holding it down for like 10 plus years now. For that anniversary, they definitely going to get that.
We'll see. Seth
They should.
Seth got a main event night one. Seth or the ladies? The ladies might main event.
Not this one.
Yo, we'll see. Remember,
man, come on,
prediction.
Females been hoeing these dudes.
Happy birthday, Tony. Remember this argument, Seth. Or I'm even say it. Rhea's title. I'm even gonna pick a title. It's gonna be Rhea title. Rhea got so much energy behind her, similar to Seth. I know Seth got the crowd singing for her, but we're talking about like merch and actual fan type base wise. Rhea's up there with it. Oh, we could take care of the fans and the ladies. Yeah, sure. All right, but it was a good show, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. OE Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to my boy Drake. You can tell them where they can find you at.
You already know where to find me at the whole effing show on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Facebook.
All right, y'all. Shout out to the co-host, the West Side of OE Wrestling, Drake. Shout out to all of y'all tuning in. I should be back tune in later. We're going to do a GM Mode Wars. But other than that, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, on all platforms at Fresh and Frost TV. Looking for the photo. It's great. Well, y'all know how to say it with me. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to join the trend. OE Wrestling has come to an end. Tony, please stop.
Fuck John Cena.